All right, here we are. I'm done. 95% done. I'm probably gonna go back and tweak a few things, but what you're looking at is looking at a custom 1/6 Superman in a suit made by the very talented Tails Linares. All right. I saw his work and I just said, you know what? I gotta have it. So I got Superman suit here and Shazam. And except for the body and the head, it was everything: the cape, the top, the bottom, the briefs, the belts, and these boots, which are almost like a vinyl pleather material. All right, these are both actually the Phicen M35 bodies, and the reason I got this was because when I initially did this Superman, this is the Sideshow Superman. All right, the original Sideshow Superman. Pretty cool things. One thing is the cape here. I like how this cape had a little extended thing. It's connected with buttons in there, you can see. And then it tucks in here, whereas this one's just sewn on, and you can see it's a little crooked, so I'll cut the threads and mark it properly, and maybe tuck it a little bit more, and move it around here. But I don't feel like doing that now. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to sink the head a little bit more. I'll give it some time, see how I feel, but I may drill up a little bit more and bring the head down just a touch. Tell me what you think, if I should lower the head like just a freaking eighth of an inch. I think it makes the neck a little shorter, but you know. But the initial thing is, if we get close to Superman, you see these cracks. The costume fit on there perfectly. It's sewed up in the back just fine, but the stretching of the shield within like a month or two, it cracked the S. So he stayed like that for a year, and then I just said, screw it. You know, I knew I had this one coming, so I just decided to beat it up and just slash it, just to have this just torn up suit Superman, because I knew I had another one coming in. Now, the way this is made is actually pretty cool. The belt is a piece of vinylish material, with just these separate threads sewn around it, so you don't have this problem here. One problem with this Superman was the the belt was just skinny. It didn't really fit here. These were kind of loose, and the belt's hanging up. It's all hiked up too high, and this is down too low. This fits a lot better on this beefier body. This whole thing is a separate piece, so actually if you took a belt and just put it around here and put red thread around it to make it look like belt loops, it would be a much better fit. So if you're having that issue, you can do that yourself. And these boots do not actually match these feet. These feet, I have the bottoms of them, but I had to cut the leg from here down. I just had to slice it around and pull off, so I had to cut the bottom of the Phicen to get these feet in there. And then the bottom of the feet are, that's the actual foot from, that is the actual bottom of the Phicen foot, chopped and glued in there. And then you glue this part to the white piece that fits inside. The left boot stayed on better than the right boot. The right boot came out and I just never glued it back in. But that's how I got those boots to work on here. You know, because I tried heating it, stretching it, none of that really worked. So I just cut the figure and I said, you know what? I could always use silicone glue and put the bottom of the Phicen back on. Or whatever figure it goes in the future, it's probably going to have boots on too. So whatever. Now these are a very, very soft material. Like I said, it's kind of like a pleather. But the feet are solid. It can stand on its own. The feet do fall off a little bit, but the figure does stand on its own. It lends to posing if I want to have it in a flying pose. I don't know about cracking. It could crack over time, but I don't know. This is a three-piece suit. So when I move the cape, it'll fit a little bit better back there. But you get the S symbol. And because of that, there's no stitching down the back. You stitch down the sides. With the stitching down the sides, it was you know, it was kind of it was a little harder to put the arms in. It was a process. I didn't use baby powder. You know, I'd rather fight the good fight. But I didn't use baby powder. I just put it over and tugged it. But I did get separation here. And you can't see it because I sewed it back up just like I would do with Harley Quinn. It's not as clean as the stitching he used, of course, because he did this initially when he made the figure. But I was able to do the ladder stitch the same way I close up a Phicen, the same way I close up the back of that Superman, and just pull it tight. And then I just ran the thread through the bottom so you can't even see it. So I was able to just close that back up. But the whole reason I had to replace this, like I said, the stretching and the cracking, he makes these Superman suits for the M35, you know? And this symbol's a good size. This symbol just stretched out really, really large. You can see it goes all the way to the corner under his armpits, just stretched out way too far, and the vinyl cracked. This suit is tailored for this bigger body. The S symbol is nice, it's solid. Feels similar, but I know I don't have to worry about that cracking. I love the color. He made a lighter blue, similar to this, and he made a darker blue. He's got, I think he made like a red sun Superman. I've seen Kingdom Come Superman. I've seen him do, what's another one? He did the Superman suit that he wears in the first episode of Lois and Clark, which looks like reminiscent of the old original Superman costume. He does such amazing work. Like I said, I picked up Shazam. Let me come over here actually to the case. So I have the Shazam in there. You get boots, gauntlets, the suit, and the cape that's wired. I mean, it's amazing. And he's got Green Lantern, Sinestro, Supergirl. I saw he did a Spider-Woman, classic style Batman and Robin. He's got so much stuff. I spoke to him and he said it's cool if I do him a shout out in the video. I'm going to put a link to his Facebook down below. I hope you guys check him out. Really cool guy. He was patient with me. I was patient with him. I bought one suit and I said, you know what? Don't even ship it because I'm going to get another one from you. So I got Shazam and then I just waited. And when I paid him, he just shipped it out to me. You know, he's very good with communication. It came pretty quickly and I'm just happy to have it. And it went on. Again, like I said, this just took a while to get on there. Be careful. Use baby powder if you have to. But I got that on. I got this on. The briefs, it's so clean. It's so neat. It's so nice. I plan to get a lot of pieces from him. I definitely want to go back and get a Green Lantern. The only reason I haven't is because just finding a head sculpt. I actually got a Shazam head sculpt off the internet. It's a resin one. I'm going to have to shave it up a little bit so it fits on this peg a little better. And find someone to paint it or paint it myself, but that's the only thing holding back Shazam. But in the future, I'm going to save up and buy a few more suits from him because it's a great alternative, because the Sideshow Green Lantern just isn't cutting it. That saggy, baggy suit ain't doing it for no one. Although the head, the gloves, and the boots are good accessories if you get them both, you know, it's just not doing it. I can get boots from Tails. He does those as well. You know, you can get the full outfit except for heads and hands. He does partner with some people, or you know, he can do the model, so he does have Batman heads available. I think he collaborated with someone, and there was this really nice Shazam head, but the finished product was it was more than a suit, so I was like, not right now. But I like the way this cape falls. You know, just the folds in it are very well done. The edges are nice. All the reds are just very, very nice together. From the boots to the cape to the shield, go very well. My dog's losing his mind. Again, this is a separate piece, so I can just twist that and straighten out the belt right there. Tuck it down on the side. But again, so nice. Great Superman. I'm going to be happy to have a Shazam. Gonna go back in, get some other stuff. My whole collection, you can see it back there. Batman, you know, Joker knocked him over, he busted his ass. But, except for, I got down there, Tony Stark, Luke Skywalker, and Conan got disassembled for this body. My whole collection is actually comic book pieces. So I'm glad. I've got the Juggernaut coming, like the comic Juggernaut. I think it is, I forget the company. Toys Era, yeah, I've got that coming, so that'll look nice with Magneto. So I'm just gonna, I like to build and have somewhat of a comic collection. Let me pull this forward a little bit, and I'll show you the articulation. I wish I had this on a stand, but I don't know where the base to hold the phone is. So I'm going to hold this. Bear with me. Get up close. I can come out with the arms. No problem. So the stitching goes down here. So there's this little fold here, but that doesn't bother me at all. And let's see, when we go forward, we can get the arm up for those flight poses. It's a little stretch, but nothing that seems like it's going to damage the suit over time. So you could probably get both arms up. Eek. Eek. Struggle bus. Oh, this Phicen. He's so stiffly jointed. There we go. There we are. So you have soups in a flying pose. The boots, because of the soft, see, it does, you got to get them in there securely. Once you get it in the position, it's fine. Yeah, so you can get a little bit of mobility. It's popping a little bit. If I had my hand, I could get a little better fit on there. But you can get the angle for a flight pose. And the belt, like I said, it's loose. I just put a dab of super glue, the gelled super glue in the back to hold it. I didn't want to do anything a little bit more permanent. Oh, dang it, got a little bit of a tear right there. So I'll dab that with super glue as well. But the belt's a pretty simple piece. Yeah. So, yep, I'll just hit that up. Oh no, I am pleased with this. Very pleased with this. Again, this is the first time I've done this. I can do this better. This was just kind of me figuring out. I think what I'll do is I'll fold this in and sew it tucked in rather than coming up through here. That way you won't be able to even see any stitching from the top, even though it's red, and it'll have the cape folded in here. So it can hang over the shoulders a little bit and go back and be cleaner. But I'll probably do that another day because I'm tired. I don't have the time. I'm plumb tuckered out. Maybe I'll get a custom head in the future, but I've always liked this. Of the 3 original heads from the Sideshow Superman, this one was my favorite. I heat it up a little bit and squeeze the jaw as much as I can because I feel like he has a face like a shovel. But I like the effect of the heat coming out. I think I can drop it a little bit more by dremeling in there and just make it sit a little bit lower on the shoulders. But for now, I think this is a good head. My dog is on my bed. I can hear my wife yelling at him. But that's it. This is my custom 1/6 scale Superman from Tales and Errors. And I like it. I'm going to bring the belt down just a little bit. But, I mean, really good figure. Reach out to him. Check his site. See what he's got. A lot of really great stuff on there. Alright. Please like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, hit me up down below. I'll have links to my Facebook and Instagram as well. When I do Shazam, I'll put a video of that out there. If I ever do get around to tweaking this, I will put I don't know. It'll probably make an appearance somewhere. All right. Thanks. Later.